I think so. Yeah. The Thunderbolts project, a lot of that is about the myths that were actually based on observations of electrical phenomenon in the sky. So the electric universe is probably a little bit more, the correct place to look if you're going to dig into this a little bit more. Yep.
Hi.
The eclipse.
What effect does it have?
Ah. Well, Thunderbolts project, there were certain myths and in particular certain petroglyphs. There was a figure of a person standing with his arms up and legs down and circles under the armpits, all over the world around the same era. And for decades, this one mythologist was puzzling over what does this mean? What is this all about? And he ran into a plasma physicist, I guess, one day. He said, "Oh, that looks like a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional form we can create in an electrical laboratory. So it would really look like a champagne glass top and bottom with a torus going around the middle. And if you looked at it in two dimensions, it would look exactly like this thing." So the myth part is like, why would people have this same object and the same shape and the same dots in their heads all around the world? And so there's some other stories that weave into it, but basically, if the planets in our sky were not like real far away, but really close and having electrical discharges between them, then similar to the aurora borealis, where we see this diffuse glowing, you could have well-shaped objects that you would see in the sky in numerous different permutations depending on the proximity of the planets. And these shapes are easily replicable in electric laboratory today, which means these people were seeing something in the sky we don't see. And what was the world like then? What was going on then? Well, the planets and the whole universe is electrified. And that sort of phenomena is getting ready to happen again. You might not see that stuff, but there's a lot more basically electrical energy in our midst than there used to be, which is part of why humans are acting so kooky and wacky right now. And climate change on all of our solar system planets is happening due to the same phenomenon. And so what it does for humans, almost done, what it does for humans is it gives an opportunity to do what humans do, to grow, to evolve, to take in energy and make something bigger out of it. So if our systems can handle the amps and the power coming in, we get to grow. And because people are walking around subluxated, their fields are distorted and clouded, they're not able to handle that. But that's why we do what we do. There, that was it. Mhm. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Mhm. Mm. 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 Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Yes, and it's not just people, isn't it? It's like if we take pendulums, if it's something, and if they all start at different times, at certain point they all get together, and yeah,
Mm.
so same as women, their menstrual cycle gets to get into sync when they're close together. So it's just sort of way of being just proofs of connectedness.
Mhm.
Um, I think all humans have a different resonance individually.
Mm. Mm. Mhm.
I thought you were going to propose that we all sing, hold the glass and we sing.
I'll raise the glass with you. I don't know if I'll break. Yeah. Hmm. Well, the second thing was, I think D.D. Palmer beat you to the punch by about 120 years, right? Because in the introduction to his big book, he talks about chiropractic being based on tone. He talks about the vibratory rate of the nerves determines the health of the being. And in the last few years, like cutting edge science has been proving his point. Like we get that it's all about vibrations. The first thing I was going to say goes back to my rudimentary understanding of homeopathy, and a homeopathic remedy being a bioelectric catalyst is essentially a vibration introduced to the body that's been, let's say, corrupted by vibrations or things impinging upon it, stresses that it couldn't handle. So now this beautifully balanced orchestra has a couple of strings out of tune, and the bioelectric catalyst helps resolve that dissonant chord by adding one more vibration to it. And I don't know how much sense that makes in other people's heads, but to me, that made a lot of sense. Yeah. These are not gumdrops. These are like little jujubes, man. They took a long time to crystallize these thoughts. So they are dense and rich, but when you unpack them, they reveal vast amounts. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, yeah. Mhm. Mm. Renaissance.
Nikola Tesla.
Max Planck, maybe? Al Putov. No. I know this. Yeah, a bunch of them. Yeah. Okay.